I'm the one that they call Chubs. Today, I got my brother visiting. He's on spring break. He wants nachos, so we're about to make some nachos. So let me show you what the ingredients are real quick. Alright, so we got some onions. I talked him into putting some jalapeno in there because he can't handle spice. So he needs to get out my kitchen. I'm just kidding, Bubba. I love you. Alright, so I got a jalapeno. We're going to throw some avocados in there. We're going to come over here to the stove real quick. I like putting salsa verde on my nachos, which all it is tomatillos and serranos. My ratio, I like to do about 3 tomatillos to 2 serranos. So all you do, you throw that in a pot and you let it boil. Once they get soft enough, you can either throw it in a blender. I'm having some technical difficulties with my blender right now. It's not working, so I'm just going to improvise and use a potato smasher to get them nice and thin. It's going to be a little chunky, but it'll still taste good, and that's all that really matters.
Yum, yum.
And then, of course, we have the turkey meat. So I'm going to get all of this stuff in the pot, and then I'll come back and show y'all what that looks like. Now, what are we about to do, little bro?
Man, we finna cut up some meat, put it in the motherfucking thingy. Get this shit cracking, yeah.
Alright, so why don't you go ahead and get that busted open real quick so we can put that in there. Alright, y'all, so we're about to throw some turkey meat in the pot. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in here while little brother is doing that and getting that ready. Because you don't want your meat sticking to the bottom of the pot. So like I said, we're just going to throw a couple little drops in here. The pot's already preheated, so this should warm up pretty easily.
So good, I can serve it out the pot.
Get that in there right quick. Yes, alright, we're going to put this off to the side. Somewhere.
And to let y'all know, this is some good ass homemade cooking.
Swivel, 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 swivel. And I promise he's not just saying that because he's my brother.
It is for real.
Alright, little bro, let's get that thrown up in there.
Cook it?
No, just go ahead and throw it in there. We can chop it up as it's cooking.
Would y'all eat it like that? Nah,
don't. I wouldn't recommend doing that, y'all.
Yeah, y'all stomach gonna be full.
Alright, so brother,
what you want me to do?
grab me. Oh wait, we got a spoon right here. Alright, I'm gonna just break that up. We got some seasonings over here, y'all. Alright, thank you. Alright, so I'm going to just break this up, just like this. So when we season it, we can actually get the seasoning over all the meat and not just like the top or the bottom of it. So I'm going to break it up. Alright. So now what we're going to do is, got that cayenne pepper. Got to have that in there. I won't put too much since little brother can't handle spice.
Cannot handle that spice, y'all.
A little bit of Italian seasoning. I put Italian seasoning in just about everything. It's kind of just a mixture. I think it's like thyme, basil, rosemary, oregano.
It look like that good old weed, don't it? Let me stop.
Some cumin. Y'all, I don't have amounts. Just throw it in there until you think it's enough. Taste it. If it don't taste right, add a little more. If you don't like the way it tastes, add a little water. The water can help cook it down. A little chili powder. These are like standard seasonings you put and stuff. Some salt. A little pepper. Or a lot of pepper. Whatever floats your boat. Alright, now we're just going to let that sit, let it cook. I'm probably going to add more seasoning to it because I know myself and I like to season things. That's what makes a food flavorful. What you tell them, little bro? It's good seasoned food?
It's good seasoned food. Shit, I know y'all grandma can cook. Just picture that.
Alright. Now, we're going to check out these tomatillos. I'm going to show y'all something. You see how it's kind of starting to turn a darker color? That's what it does when it cooks. That means they're almost ready. Kind of for the pork. Cannot talk. Put a fork in them. When they start to feel kind of soft and bouncy, that's when they're ready. If they're still kind of hard and you got to kind of force the fork into it like this one, that means they're not ready yet. And you also want to flip them over so that you can like kind of cook the whole thing. But yeah, you see how that one's busting open? That one's just about ready. But we're going to flip it over because the bottom kind of needs to cook. And once that happens, it'll be ready to go. Like I said, either throw it in the blender with some garlic, some lime juice, some salt, some pepper. You can throw some cilantro in there if you have it on hand or if you just want to. But I'm going to let these cook for a few minutes. And we'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Put it in there.
Alright, so now we're going to take the vegetables we had chopped up and throw it in there with the meat. Now would be a good time to drain your meat if you haven't already. I kind of like it in there, just a little bit, not too much. Just because it adds a little extra flavor. Yeah, flavor. I cannot talk. It adds a little extra flavor to the cheese dip. And the onions and stuff kind of absorb it, so it doesn't really end up being that much. But if you want to drain your meat, then go ahead and do that. And these tomatillos and stuff are about ready, so I'm going to go ahead and drain this here water out of this pot here. While little brother's mixing and stirring and all of that. We're going to drain this out of
good
here. Also, I don't have a blender, so I can't really do it. But I would also normally put some garlic cloves, boil them in there with it, and then throw that in the blender too. But since we can't really do that right now, I'm going to just grate some in there. So that's what I'm about to do. I love garlic, y'all. That's probably like my favorite thing, my favorite herb to season. You got that, little bro?
It's falling off. It's falling off. Now let me start.
Alright. Watch out. Oh, sorry. Now let's talk about toppings. So normally we go with avocado, some fresh tomato, maybe even some raw onions, lettuce. Really anything you want to top it with is fine. My brother likes black olives on his nachos, but I forgot them. Sorry, little brother. Love you. Guess what? We're just about ready for the cheese. The cheese is going to go in the nachos. But I'm going to show you what this looks like right here. So like I said, this is just salsa verde. This potato masher actually works really well. I didn't really even have to do much. But I smashed it down and then I just added some lime juice and I seasoned it. And that is good to go. A tip here, if you like your food not so spicy, then I would probably only use like one serrano because those little bitty things pack a powerful punch. But, alright little brother, why don't you go ahead and grab that Rotel first.
Oh.
Rotel is what Americans basically call tomato sauce with a little bit of spice, some bell peppers, and I think it has onions in it. Yep, throw it in there. Throw that in the pot. I'm going to stir that up. Now why don't you go ahead and bring that cheese over here. You're going to stir this up. Or if you wanted to, you could also just, you know, cut up some tomatoes and bell peppers and all that good stuff and put it in here. Yeah, go ahead. Put all of it in there. Then, yes, we're going to need to grab a little bit of milk and toss that in here as well. Alright, that's good. Alright, and then once we get this cooked down, we going to build some nachos, y'all. These are what our nachos look like. Like I said, top it with whatever you want. I apparently made this bowl way too small. I made it for my brother, but he said that's not enough, so I guess...
Now I need some more.
I guess I gotta eat it, y'all. But like I said, top it with whatever you want, and this was an easy, quick meal. So y'all enjoy. I'm gonna enjoy my little brother. We about to grub out, watch a movie, and chill. Alright, y'all do the same. Until next time, we'll see y'all next time in Chubb's Kitchen.
Yum, yum.